Ladies, we're here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, I am here to talk about the Seattle Seahawks Minnesota Vikings game. What a game this was, ladies and gentlemen. What a damn game this was. Man, at one point I thought it was 34 and the fourth quarter it was 34-17. Minnesota had not scored. I'm like, this game's over, man. This game is over. Seattle's gonna win it once again. Minnesota is feeling like a lawn chair. But because Minnesota actually got started, I think they scored in their first play. They scored a touchdown. I'm like, damn, here we go. But then as the game went on, they kind of started, folding like lawn chairs, ended up going to halftime. They actually ended up going to halftime leading 17-10. Well, that was the weird part. They actually led 17-10 at halftime. But then but then it went from 17-10 Minnesota leading to 34-17 Seattle leading. I'm like, this game's over. Third quarter was horrendous for Minnesota. Just flat out horrendous. Gave up 17 points. They scored 0 points. The third quarter was completely horrendous for Minnesota. They came out leading 17-10, and they left the third quarter losing 34-17. That third quarter was horrendous. But then they made a comeback, man. They made a comeback, and towards the end there, a little help. DJ Mafka with a fumble. They got a little bit of luck. Also I believe in the second quarter they got a interception, which it was tipped by the defender. Then Russell Wilson hit it tips like a volleyball. It falls right into the defensive Vikings and for a pick six. And again in the fourth quarter, another DJ Mafka catches the football and then fumbles it. So but they got back in the game. I gotta give them that. They didn't give up after having that after giving up their 17-10 lead and trailing, going from winning 17-10 going from winning 17-10 to losing 34-17. They could have folded like lawn chairs and they could have melted in. They came back in and they made it a game. And towards the end, man, Kirk Cousins, with 21 seconds left, 37-30, had a chance. He let them down. He scored 13 points. And he scored 2 touchdowns to lead them back in the fourth quarter. The damn kicker missed the extra point. That kind of changed things because instead of trying to get a field goal and tie the game 34-34, you got to get a damn touchdown to take a lead. That changed the way you call the offense late in the game. And then also the kickoff. I know they had 0 timeouts, only 21 seconds left. But that's not Kirk. Kirk Cousins didn't even get a chance to do anything. The damn kick returner fumbled the damn fumble. So I mean, some of this was not even on Kirk Cousins. The damn missed extra point, and then the damn fumble, the kickoff return fumbled with 21 seconds left. He didn't even get a chance. Now I will say this. Look, I know Dalvin Cook got hurt in this game. But I thought Minnesota, I think their bread and butter, their bread and jelly is running the football more than passing the football. And tonight, they only ran the football, I believe, 14, 15 times. And they passed it 38 times. Tommy! That's where Minnesota's not good. They have to run the football at least 25 times a game. I know Dalvin Cook got hurt, but still, I didn't like the way Minnesota was passing a little bit too much, if you ask me. You still got Alexander Madison, who to me is a pretty good running back. So I would have liked to see a little bit more running tonight by Minnesota. Kirk Cousins, 38 passes, completed 22, 76 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Dalvin Cook left the game, 9 touches, 29 yards. Alexander Madison, 4 touches, 22 yards. I would have liked to see a little bit more running tonight with Minnesota. I think that's when they're better, when they play defense and they run the football. Now, some of it had to do, but they were trailing. They got themselves into that hole in the fourth quarter where they went from leading. They went from coming out halftime 17-10 to losing 34-17. So that was part of it too. Russell Wilson, let's see here, 31 passes completed, 21, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Chris Carson, 23 touches, 102 yards, 1 touchdown. Richard Penny, 14 touches, 74 yards, 1 touchdown. That was the difference in this game. Seattle ran the football, Minnesota didn't. That was the difference to me in this game. But both defense kind of struggled, you know. I thought this game was going to be about running the football, playing defense. Both defense struggled, you know, both of them. Now, Minnesota, Seattle's defense, it says gave up 30. It only gave up 23. The other one was a pick 6, you know, on the one that I talked about how I got tipped in the air. So they really just gave up. Seattle's defense just really gave up 23 points, not 30. That was on the pick 6. But still, a kind of an offensive game. But I think, like I said, you cannot blame this one on Kirk Cousins. Miss extra point in the fourth quarter. I know there's 21 seconds left, but you never know what's going to happen. Could have gotten a touchdown, a Hail Mary, I don't know. Fumbles a kickoff that doesn't let Kirk Cousins get a chance. It's not all on Kirk Cousins. I thought Kirk Cousins played. I thought he was good for the most part. Other than the third quarter, you take the third quarter away, and I thought Kirk Cousins was pretty damn good tonight. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, I am out like a light. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night.